Welcome back to America's Decline, from Judeo-Christian Foundations to End Times Bystander. I'm Jim. We've covered our biblical foundations, the legal slide into post-Christian culture, and the resulting moral and social collapse. Today in episode 6, we examine political shifts, socialism, fraud, and division. These forces accelerate our national implosion. Deep discord tears at the fabric of society, while government expands and trust erodes. Scripture warned us of these terrible times in the last days. Let's begin with the shift toward bigger government and socialist ideas. Federal spending in FY 2025 reached approximately $7 trillion, equaling roughly 23 to 25% of GDP. While not full socialism, this represents a dramatic expansion of the state's role in daily life compared to earlier generations. Public opinion reflects the tension. Gallup's 2025 poll shows only 54% of Americans view capitalism favorably, down from 60% in 2021, while 39% hold to a positive view of socialism. Among younger Americans and Democrats, support of socialism runs significantly higher. The question many are asking: if we're already leaning socialist in spending and policy, what comes next? More centralized control that drifts toward communism? History shows that when government grows unchecked, freedoms shrink. Compounding this is widespread fraud. Medicaid alone saw an estimated $37.4 billion in improper payments in FY 2025. While much stems from documentation issues, fraud convictions remain serious. Medicaid Fraud Control Units reports 1,185 convictions in FY 2025, recovering nearly $2 billion, with hundreds of millions in criminal recoveries. Taxpayers foot the bill, while schemes involving personal care services, pharmaceuticals, and other providers drain resources meant for the vulnerable. This isn't isolated. Fraud across government programs erodes confidence and fuels cynicism. Why work hard when the system is rigged? Then there's the division, raw, toxic political discord. Recent polls show Americans exhausted by polarization. Large majorities view it as a major threat to the nation. Many see the opposing party not just as wrong, but as immoral. Republicans and Democrats increasingly live in separate realities, struggle to agree on basic facts, and view each other with suspicion or outright hostility. This isn't healthy debate. It's the kind of eternal strife that weakens a nation from within. The Apostle Paul's word in 2 Timothy 3:1-5 described this perfectly. People would be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, treacherous, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. Self-love, greed, brutality, treachery, these fuel our political warfare. Add to this the worship of technology and AI, which many treat as saviors that could one day turn against us, and we see humanity's dark portrait unfolding. Like ancient Judah, rejection of the Creator leads to idols, moral confusion, and collapse. God is sovereign over it all. He has not lost control, even as we wonder why He allows these things. His plan unfolds exactly as prophesied. The church's urgent call: we cannot retreat into entertainment-focused services or Laodicean lukewarmness. We must confront these shifts with biblical truth, preach the gospel, and stand as salt and light. Silence is not an option when evil advances through policy, fraud, and division. Friends, these political realities deepen our decline. In episode 7, we will tackle the Islamic challenge and cultural takeover, the growth of radical Islam in our cities, and the warnings from Europe. This series is a wake-up call, not a surrender. Pray for our leaders, speak truth and love, point people to Jesus, our only true hope. Thank you for joining me. Share this episode. And hold fast to Psalm 33, verse 12. Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord. Until next time, stand firm.